Welcome back for another video. In this one, we're going to take a look at my Miles Davis Kind of Blue album collection here. This is a reshoot, of course. Some of these are going to be reshoots. There are some that I did not, collections that I just did not record due to time and recording other videos when I was releasing my first run of these album collection videos, but I will get around to those. The reshoots I'm doing just because it's in HD. So we have several CD copies and 2 vinyl copies of said album. So Miles Davis Kind of Blue, put out by Columbia back in 1959 originally. He had a great cast lineup here of Julian Cannonball Adderley, Paul Chambers, James Cobb, the brilliant John Coltrane, Bill Evans, Wynton Kelly, and the man himself, Miles Davis, of course. So we'll start with the fold out. This is the 2 CD edition by Columbia. There's a 3 CD with I believe a DVD that contains the live performance of this song done on some kind of show back in 1960, or maybe the same year this album came out, but it's the closest rendition to the original. So What live on DVD back in 1959 or 1960. So with this, you get the original album tracks mixed in with alternate takes and studio synthesis, false starts, chatter in the studio. Disc 2, you get all the songs that just didn't make it onto the album, along with a faster live version, or up-tempo version of So What. So they're playing it in at a faster tempo, faster speed. So this release was taken from the 1997 remix, which actually corrected the tape speed on the first half of the album, which does sound pretty good, I must say. So this is the 2009 Sony Music Legacy Edition here. Fantastic edition. I love it. I listened to it for a long time. And then when I heard Mo Fidelity was putting out their take on the album, I thought, I gotta have this. So yeah, great booklet too. I'm not going to show that. I've shown it before. So here we have the 2015 Mo Fidelity Super Audio CD here. I'm not going to really get big into it, but you just get the original album tracks. Here's my number for those that are interested. This does sound fantastic. It was taken from the 1990 a digital master. So they took that, put that on tape. So this is again the 1997 remix. Is all at the correct speed. Does sound fantastic, even though it's not from the original master. I believe the original stereo master is shot. So yeah. The only thing that remains is the studio reels, which were the original, original master recordings, the first generation tape recordings of this album. That's the only thing that survives, so they can use from that, make masters from that. So here's the mono RSD edition, put out in 2013. I forgot what it was, but nice big picture here of Miles Davis in the Columbia Studios, taken from the Kind of Blue sessions. I think this is a recreation. Has a recreation of the original label. Yes, it does. There's that. It's not true to it, but it's close. And this is on 180 gram vinyl, and it is analog source according to people on YouTube. I heard otherwise. I don't think it is. I think it's a fold down from the stereo. And if that's the case, this has the corrected speed on it. So yeah, you can still buy this one brand new. You're gonna pay a premium for it. I paid a premium for it because I bought it a year or 2 after its initial release. But yeah, just fantastic edition, whether it's digital or not. I suppose it is, because the mono tapes no longer exist. The actual original masters off the reels that they created just don't exist anymore, since this album had been re-released so many times. You know, those tapes just got used and used. And they probably just got into a state that they were unusable, and Columbia threw them out, probably. So, with that being said, now, excuse me, I got to dust this off. The 2015 Miles Davis Kind of Blue Mold Fidelity Sound Labs edition, 45 RPM. What a grand box set. I mean, this is just fantastic. So, this came out before the one step, so this is like the precursor to the one step. So essentially this is the one step version of it in a way, just in the box. And you get the nice booklet, huge booklet with photos. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And this is the Mark Wilder remix. It's 2 discs. I thought it was 3, but it is not, in fact. So you get this nice foam. Oh, I forgot to show one CD edition. I'll show it at the end. So there's the disc itself, your typical standard low fidelity fare or label. Does sound really, really good. Even with it being the Mark Wilder digital mix, sounds fine to my ears. I really can't complain. So here's the back, hand numbered edition. I don't know if they've released all these. There's 5,000 that they wanted to release. I'm not sure if they have. This is from the first run. Yeah, but each record is 180 gram, put in their special static free dust sleeves, their own ones. So I haven't need to replace them yet. But yeah, what a grand edition. I do not own the Analog Productions UHQR edition. I did pre-order it, but canceled because I just couldn't afford it at the time, and still don't see a reason to get it. But this is a Not Now CD edition of Kind of Blue. I don't have the original album disc in here, but I do have the additional disc 2, which has something they recorded in 1957 at a studio in Paris, France, which is really, really interesting. Personnel, or it's called Parisine. Not sure, but oh, there's even more stuff on here. That's very, very interesting. Oh, it has something else on here as well on disc 2. I'm sorry, but yeah. Great edition. I got this for the additional tracks. I'd never heard them, and I haven't seen them anywhere else. Maybe someone else knows, but even the first disc of this sounds pretty good. Does it sound quite as good as the Legacy edition or even an older CD edition? I honestly don't know. It's probably about in the same ballpark as the Legacy edition. It's digital. So yeah, that is my collection. You can tell in this picture this is a different picture from that same session that was done for the original album cover. Same session, just different angle. So yeah, thank you for watching. Come back for more videos like this coming soon, and I promise I'm not going to just release a bunch of album collection videos for a year. That's not going to happen again. I'm going to do kind of bounce back and forth through the album collection, do some video game videos. I promise this time that's what I'll do. Because it was fun, but I just don't want to do that again. So thank you for watching and subscribing.